Good morning, students. Now we will discuss about the observer moving source stationary. Here the source is stationary. Vs source velocity is equal to 0 and observer is moving. V naught is the observer velocity. Observer is moving towards to the source. Observer, that means a listener, is moving towards to the source. So at O1 position at t equal to 0, the observer location is O1. At that time, the observer listen the first crust sound wave, and after after t equal to t naught time, the observer listen the second crust sound. So in between, the observer traveled a distance with velocity v naught within the time interval of t naught. Already you know the velocity is equal to distance by time. So here the observer is moving with velocity v naught within the time of t naught. So velocity is v naught, time is t naught, then distance is equal to v naught t naught. So here to here the distance is equal to v naught t naught. Initially the observer at O1 and the source at S here. So the distance between observer and source is equal to L, and after t naught time the observer moved a distance v naught t naught. At the time the distance will be decreases. So here observer is moving with velocity v naught and the source is moving. So what is the sound is created by the source, that will be moving along this direction. These two are approaches. Here this listener is moving and source is moving. At the time we are having the relative velocity. What is that? Relative velocity. Here the relative velocity means here the source sound wave velocity along this direction and observer velocity along this direction. It is the velocity of the sound is v. Observer velocity is v naught. Then what is the relative velocity? Relative velocity means here when the observer is approaches, that means v plus v naught. It is in the case of approaching. And if suppose observer is moving away, at that time v minus v naught. It is away case, you have to take in. At the time of approach you have to take the. So what is the? It is the relative velocity. Relative velocity of the sound wave with respect to observer is here v plus v naught. When the observer is approaches to the sound wave, you have to take v plus v naught. Approach avutundi. If suppose source velocity is along this direction and observer velocity is opposite, that means observer is moving away, then you have to take the relative velocity is equal to v minus v naught. Here it is the reference frame. Here it is the reference frame. So the velocities of the sound wave with respect to observer is v plus v naught. The velocity of the sound wave with respect to observer is here v minus v naught. Here it is approaches, you have to take the plus. Here away you have to take the minus. You have to remember these two things. Okay. So here observer is approaches and the source approaches towards to the source of sound wave. Then what is the relative velocity is here v plus v naught. V plus v naught. So then the first crust listened by the observer. Then time t1 is equal to here. T1 is equal to first crust listened by the observer. First crust means the location is here O1. Observer first location O1 at t equal to 0. Here t is equal to 0 time. The location of the observer is O1 and the source is S. From here to here the distance is equal to L. And here observer is moving along this direction, source is moving along this direction, then the relative velocity is equal to here v plus v naught. At t1 is equal to. And next at after time interval of t naught time, t equal to t naught time, the observer listen the second crust T2 is equal to after T naught time. So after T naught time plus after T naught time the observer is shifted here to here. Then T2 is equal to T naught plus, then what is the distance here from here to here is actually L. In that you have to subtract the value V naught T naught. That means L minus V naught T naught by V plus V naught. You have to, it is the relative velocity. And if similarly T3 is equal to here. T3 means after it is the location. Simply the location will come to here. At that time what is the distance here? V naught T naught. So totally how much distance? V naught T naught plus V naught T naught. So totally the distance is now L minus 2 V naught T naught. After interval of 2 T naught time plus what is the new distance now? L minus 2 V naught T naught upon V plus V naught. Then what is the n plus 1th crust listened by the observer? Tn plus 1 is equal to here n T naught plus L minus n V naught T naught upon V plus V naught. So it is the first crust listened by the observer. It is the Tn plus 1th crust. So then what is the total time interval? Total time interval. Time interval is equal to here Tn plus 1 minus T1. Then n T naught plus L minus n V naught T naught upon V plus V naught. What is the T1? Minus L by V plus V naught. Here plus L by V plus V naught minus L by V plus V naught get cancelled. This L will become cancelled. Then what is the expression we are getting here? In that n T naught is common, here n T naught is common. Then you have to take the common is here n T naught in that. Here n T naught will be common. Then what is the value here? 1. And here minus 1 minus n is get common, n T naught. Then what is the expression? V naught upon V plus V naught. V naught upon V plus V naught. So it is the total time interval. So in that n number of crust listened by the time interval it is. Then what is the time period means? What is the time period? Means time interval upon n. That means it is divided with n. So then it is divided with n means this value will become cancelled. Simply T naught. So here what is the LCM here? V plus V naught. V plus V naught minus V naught. Here V naught get cancelled. So T naught upon T naught into V by V plus V naught. It is the time period. Then what is the frequency? Frequency means reciprocal. That means దీన్ని reverse చేయడమేమో simple గా. Then that is nothing but the frequency nu. It will become nu naught. And here this will become reciprocal. V plus V naught upon V. When it is in the case of observer is approaches to the source. If suppose observer is away from the source, so here it is approaches. Next one is away. Away means at that time the operant frequency nu is equal to nu naught. This plus V naught will become as a minus. So once again, first you can remember the relative velocity term. So with respect to observe, what is the relative velocity means here? Relative velocity of the sound wave with respect to observer. With respect to observer is called as the relative velocity is V plus V naught. When it will be approaches means you have to take the plus. When it is away means you have to take the minus. Okay. relative velocity of the sound wave with respect to observer is here v plus v naught. When it is approaches means you have to take the plus, when it is away means you have to take the minus. So when it is away means you have to take the expression like this, when it is approaches means like this. Now we will go for both observer and source or motion. Okay, both observer and source moving. So here at t equal to 0, it is the location of the observer and the source. Okay, at that time it will emit the first crust. It will be reached by the observer within the distance. How much distance is here? From here to here is total is L. After t naught time, the observer listen the second crust. So here the observer is moving along this path. Observer velocity is here v naught. Observer is moving, v naught is the observer velocity, and the sound wave is moving like this. That means it is the velocity of the sound is v. So these two are moving means at that time what is the velocity? Relative velocity is equal to here v plus v naught. V plus v naught is the relative velocity. So at t equal to, after t is equal to t naught time, it is the observer new location, that is the O2 is here, observer new location, and the source new location after t equal to t naught, that is the S2 at t is equal to t naught. After t naught time, the observer listen the second crust. So it is the new location and it is the new location. So here the source is moving with velocity. Here the source is moving along this direction. So from here to here the distance is equal to velocity is equal to here vs source velocity. And what is the time here? T naught. Then the distance is here vs t naught. And here the distance is equal to observer is moving with velocity v naught within the time t naught, that is equal to here v naught t naught. Okay. Now we will go for the at t equal to 0. The distance between observer and source is equal to here L. Time taken the first crust reaching the observer is here. That one is equal to T1 is equal to here. From here to here the distance is here L first of all. And what is the relative velocity of the sound wave with respect to observer is, they both are approaching, that means v plus v naught. After t naught time, at t equal to t naught time, the observer listen the second crust, then that is equal to t2 is equal to t naught time. After t naught time means you have to add the t naught plus what is the new distance. Now it is important here. What is the new distance? Actually L. So this L is minimized. So this L is minimized by the observer motion and maximized by the source motion. So ఈ అబ్జర్వర్ ఇటువైపు మూవ్ అవడం వల్ల ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ తగ్గుతుంది, ఇంత డిస్టెన్స్. సోర్స్ ఇటువైపు మూవ్ అవడం వల్ల ఇంత డిస్టెన్స్ పెరుగుతుందమ్మా. సో యాక్చువల్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత అమ్మా అంటే ఎల్. ఇందులో ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ ఏమో తగ్గుతుంది, ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ ఏమో పెరుగుతుంది. సో ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత పెరుగుతుంది మనకు అంటే విఎస్ టీ నాట్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది, ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుంది వి నాట్ టీ నాట్. సో దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అ న్యూ డిస్టెన్స్ అపాన్ what is that velocity? Relative velocity v plus v naught is the relative velocity. So this can be written as t naught plus, in that what is the common? L plus what is the common? T naught you have to take the common, vs minus v naught into t naught upon v plus v naught. It is the second crust. And what about the similarly third crust? Means t3 is equal to 2 t naught plus L plus vs minus v naught upon here 2 t naught. This will become as 2 vs t naught, and here also we are getting 2 v naught t naught. That's why we are common in that 2 t naught will become like that. So then v plus v naught. Similarly t n plus 1 is equal to n t naught plus L plus vs minus v naught n t naught upon v plus v naught. Then what is the time interval? Already you know the time interval is equal to Tn plus 1 minus T1. This is the n T0 plus L plus Vs minus V0 n T0 upon V plus V0 minus L by V plus V0. Here this L value become cancelled. Then what is the common term in that? En T0. If suppose you have to take the common, this will become as 1 plus Vs minus V0 upon V plus V0. So n T0, what is the LCM? V plus V0. V plus V0 plus Vs minus V0 upon V plus V0. So it will here 1 times it will be go, then V plus V0 into 1, V plus V0 plus Vs minus V0. So here V0 to V0 get cancelled. So then what is the value we are getting? N T0 into V plus Vs by V plus V0. So it is the time interval. Then what is the time period? So it is divided by n. So here the time interval for n number of crust listened by the observer. So then you have to divide it with n. We are getting, what is the expression? It is divided by n. Simply n will become cancelled. V plus Vs by V plus V0. Then the reciprocal of the time period is nothing but frequency. Then operant frequency. Sorry. So reciprocal of the time period, nu is equal to nu naught. It will become V plus V naught by V plus Vs. Okay. So it is the both observer and source both are is moving. This is the your complete, and one definition is there, so it may be asked. So what is the definition of the Doppler shift? Means the difference between the operant frequency and actual frequency is called as the Doppler shift. Only the definition is there. Okay. Bye students.